Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
It's obvious she's jealous of Caitlin. Every interview, every tweet, everything is about Caitlin. I haven't yet to see Caitlin even respond to her. Have y'all?
Don't get it twisted. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
Caitlin Clark is not only one of the brightest stars in women's basketball, but also a record-breaking, audience-drawing phenomenon, often considered one of the most exciting players to watch. From her rise through the ranks to her dominance on the court, there's so much more to her story than what meets the eye. Here's a look at 10 fascinating facts about Caitlin Clark that you might not know, things that helped shape her into the player she is today and will keep making headlines tomorrow. First, family of athletes.
Clark's first coach was her dad, and the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree in the Clark family.
Caitlin Clark's dad, Brent, knew his daughter as early as...
Caitlin Clark's athletic prowess seems almost preordained, given...
Or miss a shot, the baskets are probably at 5 feet or 6 feet, but, she'd just pull up from the free throw line, swish.
And her family's rich history in sports. Her father, Brent Clark, set a strong example as a multi-sport athlete, excelling in both basketball and baseball at Simpson College in Iowa. Her grandfather furthered the family's athletic legacy, contributing as a high school football coach, fostering a spirit of discipline and competitiveness in his grandchildren. Caitlin's older brother, Blake, was also a talented athlete, becoming a standout high school football player and continuing on to play for Iowa State. Even her uncles were active in college sports, reinforcing the family's commitment to athletic achievement. Growing up in such an environment, Caitlin was practically destined to develop the competitive drive and athletic skill that define her game today. Although she is the first in the family to reach national fame in basketball, her success is undoubtedly rooted in a family tradition that values hard work, resilience, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. 2. A pro dream from 3rd grade. Her passion for the sport was sparked at a young age, and from the moment she picked up a basketball, she knew she wanted to take her talent as far as it could go. Instead of merely playing for fun, Caitlin trained with a purpose, dedicating her free time to mastering her skills and improving her game. This early ambition drove her through middle school and high school, where every practice and game was another step toward her ultimate dream. By high school, Caitlin had become a force to be reckoned with, working hard to secure a college scholarship, which she saw as just one more milestone on her way to the WNBA. Her step-by-step dedication paid off in an incredible way when she was drafted 1st overall, proving that her childhood dream was more than just wishful thinking. Caitlin's journey reminds us of the power of determination and focus. From such a young age, she set her sights on the WNBA and never wavered, showing how setting small, achievable goals can lead to even the biggest dreams becoming reality. 3rd, multi-sport star. While Caitlin Clark is now celebrated for her basketball prowess, she didn't just limit herself to one sport growing up. She thrived in soccer, softball, volleyball, and tennis, showcasing her natural athleticism and versatility across the board. But what really surprises most people is that she's also an impressive golfer. Unlike many athletes who take up golf later in life as a casual hobby, Caitlin started playing it from a young age. Her skills on the green are so notable that they've even drawn comparisons to NBA superstar Steph Curry, who's famous for his own talent in both basketball and golf. In fact, fans have often dreamed of seeing these two sharpshooters compete against each other on the golf course, a crossover event that would certainly draw attention from sports fans everywhere. Caitlin's ease with different sports shows that she's not only a fierce competitor on the court, but an all-around athlete with a natural gift for any sport she tries. Competing with boys,
Her range, her three-point shooting overall, her flair for testing her range every night and knowing that the other team's going to try to take it away. And she's fearless.
Growing up in an area where options for young female basketball players were limited, Caitlin Clark had to be resourceful to fuel her competitive edge. Recognizing her early talent, her father, who also happened to be her first coach, saw that competing against boys would challenge and develop her skills beyond what local girls' leagues could offer. Caitlin not only played on boys' teams, but excelled, even winning MVP awards, a rare achievement that highlighted her determination and tenacity. Facing opponents who were often bigger, faster, and stronger, Caitlin had to adapt quickly, sharpening her agility, toughness, and mental fortitude. This experience became the foundation of her intense, fearless playing style. From a young age, she learned to hold her own and find creative ways to outplay her competition.
A shot is a bad shot, and when you can shoot it as well as she can, she just adds another element of surprise that you can't really game plan for because it's so...
Making her not only a standout player among girls, but also a formidable opponent to anyone, regardless of size or strength. Her early years competing with boys equipped her with the grit and skill set that now distinguish her on the court. Record-breaking college career. Caitlin Clark's time in college basketball was nothing short of legendary. Across 4 years with Iowa, she posted an average of 28.4 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 8.2 assists per game, consistently putting up numbers that seemed almost unreal. Breaking records was a regular occurrence for Caitlin, but one of her most impressive achievements was surpassing the all-time college scoring record held by Pete Maravich, which had been considered unbreakable for decades. She also made history by becoming the first college player to notch over 3,800 points, 1,000 assists, and 950 rebounds in a single career, leaving a legacy that will likely stand for years to come. Her ability to score, rebound, and pass at an elite level showed she was more than just a shooter. She was an all-around playmaker whose presence on the court completely transformed her team. Caitlin Clark isn't just the WNBA's next big thing. She's changing the way people view women's basketball. From her record-shattering college days to her ongoing journey in the WNBA, she continues to draw fans, inspire young athletes, and prove that women's sports deserve the spotlight. Her story is just beginning, and there's no telling how many more records she'll break or rivalries she'll spark along the way. So, if you haven't been watching Caitlin Clark, now's the perfect time to start, because this rising star is only getting brighter.